Now, another good example, I think, of how we've had to think about scalability and what it means to scale is some of the work that Sitecore has done. So I want to bring up Jean-Paul. He is the VP of Global Strategic Alliances for Sitecore. And Sitecore, as you guys are probably aware, is one of the leading international content management vendors. And so welcome, Jean-Paul.
Hi, Tim.
Hello there. So I think you've had some real live experiences with sort of what it means to scale and everything else like that. But before we get there, tell me a little bit about your decision to move to the cloud.
Absolutely. Good afternoon, everyone. Just to add to your context, we have about 2,500 customers that represent 37,000 websites around the world. Our customers include Microsoft, Lloyd's of London, Toshiba, Carlsberg, just to name a few. Now, to answer your question, the primary reason why we embrace the cloud, it was basically a customer priority. Sitecore is like Microsoft, and I'm sure like most of you, if not all of you, we obsess about listening to our customers and partners. And basically over the past few years, they've been telling us three things. Number one, they've been asking us, help me become more agile. And that comes with offering them deployment options, whether it's on-premise, on the cloud, or anything in between. Second, they've been asking us, help us respond faster to business needs. And for that to happen, we knew at Sitecore that we had to bet on a platform that would promise great potential, but also would minimize the learning curve. Not only for us at Sitecore, but also for our customers and partners who will be using our platform and building applications. And basically, that's what we found in Azure. By betting on Azure, we're able to basically spend more quality time on our core competencies of web content management or customer engagement management as well, because we're able to leverage our Microsoft knowledge and expertise. And finally, our customers have been asking us, help us improve and extend our global reach. And the Azure platform with its data centers around the world is really helping us deliver on our promise, which is all about delivering company web experiences anywhere, anytime, on any device and channel. Now, from a pure business model perspective, extending our solutions to the cloud has really enabled us to do two things. Number one is develop new revenue streams, and number two is develop a defensible competitive advantage. Changing our business model that way was especially critical because web content management is becoming increasingly commoditized. And to outpace the competition, we knew at Sitecore that we had to anticipate the fact that web content management ISVs will be forced in the next few years to find new ways of monetizing software innovation. So as you can see, we've gone through some business evolution. That said, it's an ongoing process, and one that will change as we keep embracing future Azure capabilities and services.
So one of the things I think probably folks in the room would love to hear about is I think that you actually had an experience recently that really put Azure to test in terms of what it could handle from a scalability and a reliability perspective. Do you want to go ahead and tell them a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I think you're referring to the adventure that we had with one of the leading online news channels in Japan, namely MSN Sankai. And that's where we really reach a tipping point where we realized firsthand the amazing ability of the Azure platform to scale to extreme demands with the right level of reliability and disaster preparedness. Now, to give you some context, MSN Sankai was looking for a web content management system that would allow them to deploy rapidly with a single click any number of websites to any number of Azure content delivery instances worldwide. And that's precisely what one of our products, Sitecore CMS Azure Edition, is all about. Once the sites are deployed, they can quickly scale to satisfy even extreme demands from customers, regardless of density or location. And what's amazing is that in the case of the MSN Sankai solution, initially was architected to support spikes of up to 20 million page views a month. And we ended up recording spikes of up to 600% when the earthquake and tsunami unfortunately hit Japan back in March. And all of that without any impact on performance or any service degradation. To me, it's a clear evidence of what a cloud platform should do.
And while I think it's probably very unfortunate that that had to be the experience in terms of what happened. I do think it's amazing when you think about the fact that there was a huge spike and you were able to continue operations as is without seeing any degradation at all in terms of performance. So
absolutely, and it was even more critical that at this point, a lot of the Japanese people and citizens around the world were really anxious about the situation, and they wanted to raise their situational awareness about what was going on in the market. So that's great that we're able basically to address that demand.
So it sounds like you may feel that you're ready to hit, Azure is ready to sort of hit the demand there and handle the needs?
Yeah, absolutely. In light of this event, we really realized that there's really no other cloud platform out there that can guarantee that level of reliability and scalability for ISVs and their customers.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to hear the story.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.